Lord. First off, most all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and all the brothers in the highways and the byways of the work of the Most High in sincerity and in truth. See, Master Shalom. Alright, let's see this video. I get this video in our group. The group of the brothers them last night, and all of these men come from the same era that I am from. Seeing them live in America now, so them free up and not do all manner of nastiness so them feel like them want to do. Because up there them have all legal rights to do all things. Even though in Jamaica, most men down here in Jamaica now are shake certain way and be fruity and gone the other way. But them not really come out. Them not really outright with it because of certain shame. Zine, but up there in America, Zine, them let loose. Them think them get all legal rights to do all manner of nastiness. So them feel more comfortable up there in New York. Zine. But when I look at a picture like this and see men looking like this, Zine, what come to mind is, hey, we need to leave this place here. You see, what come to mind is, look, I don't want to have kids. Not this wicked and corrupt system. Because what you gonna do when a son come to you and or your son, you grow your son certain way, your son come out looking like this because of how society grow you and program you. You see? Oh, no. Kind of disgust of this, so just go straight in our scripture and take that off of my screen. You see? First scripture I'm going to give you is Job 9 verse 24. It said, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right, if another wicked are on the earth right now, where is the wicked? And who is the wicked? The so-called white man. The scripture saying, I think in Malachi, saying, them call him the border of wickedness. See, and how him wicked? Him give man legal right to lay down with men, if you have sex with men. See, him give woman legal right if you have sex with each other. See, him say a woman can become a man and a man can become a woman. See, it's like everything the Most I do, this man try to turn it upside down. See, this is why, and most of this is coming directly from America. See, which the Bible called spiritual Egypt because of slavery. Sodom it is called spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. Sodom, why? Because all nastiness are going up this year. Egypt, why? Because of this we face most of our hardcore slavery. Spiritually. Because you know Sodom, what happened to Sodom? You get destroyed by thermonuclear or by brimstone, yeah? Laser beams the Most High blast Sodom. See, and the same thing happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. But then the same thing happened to this one, but by thermonuclear destruction. Then the next scripture I'm going to go to is Psalms 12. 8. Where is that scripture? Because hey, if the so-called white man is not the wicked on the face of the earth, I don't know what is wickedness here. And more people are finding out who is this man. Seeing? Because of this man put certain things, like him sensitize certain things so much. Seeing? Him play upon the mind of people so much for them accept this nastiness. See, even in Jamaica right now, you have most of the young youths them right now are lean to men, yeah? I have feelings to men. See it because them seep it in our, him put it in our cartoon and play upon the subliminal mind of our people. See him put it in the cartoons. See it in the movies. Most movies I watch now, you have homosexuality in there. Most movies I watch, most cartoons I watch now, you have homosexual, and I didn't put them thing in the thing from long time, yeah, from way back then. But now more and more it start come out more and more. Even in Jamaica, you have homosexuality is illegal, but you cannot speak against it. You cannot speak out against it. See, and that don't make no sense. See, okay, this is it. Alright, this is Psalms 12, verse 8. It said, "The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted." Alright, look up the word. Vile, yeah. Look up the word vile. Vilest. Go back to the Hebrew word. It's a laugh. See? It's a vilest. It's a worthless. See? Worthless. See me? So when a man go lay down the next man, they ain't no worth nothing yet. See? When a man go say, yo, it's okay for change from a woman to a man, you know worth nothing. See? And who is that man on the face of the earth? So-called white people, Edomites, according to the Bible. See? Next scripture I go to real quick is Leviticus. Because the Mosai, this is what the Mosai said about these people. See? But it's okay in this society to be whatever you want to be. See? You're free to do whatever you want to be or do in this society. They have a do as though will mentality, a democratic mentality. See? It's like Leviticus 20 verse 13. It says, "If a man also lieth with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have commit an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." This is the judgment that the Moses said for men who lay down with men. This is the judgment the Moses said for homosexuality. Yeah? See? They shall surely be what? Put to death. See? But in this wicked and unjust society, the so-called white man created laws that said otherwise. You can't even speak. Hey, there's a possibility, there's a 90% possibility my channel is going to be closed down by this video. See? Alright, next scripture may I go to real quick, because battery life is going down. It's Romans 1. Oh. Start from. Alright, start at 22. It says Romans 1 verse 22. It says, professing themselves to be wise, they become fools and change the glory of Yahweh, change the glory of the corruptible God in an image made like unto corruptible man, to birds, and to four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Therefore God gave them up unto uncleanness through the lusts of their own heart. So most I give them up to uncleanness. Isn't it like those guys I showed you a while ago? Zine looking like a bunch of butterflies. Zine. Continue. It said, through the lusts of their own hearts, dishonor their own bodies between themselves. So them dishonor their own bodies between themselves when time lie down with men, yeah? Because not supposed to put a rod up in our next man because they have certain traits. You see me? What out of your body we're going on the next man. See, and it cause a whole heap of chemical reaction when it's supposed to happen. See, so you dishonor your own body. See, we say it change. It said we change the truth of Yahweh into a lie. Because that's what the so-called white man do. The truth of Yahweh, when a man lie down with man, and what? They shall be put to death. See, what the so-called white man say, legalize it. Leave them. Let them do as them will. Then for this cause God gave them up unto vile affection. See, worthless affection, because it worked nothing for a man and a woman lie down together. It worked nothing for a woman and a woman lie down together. See, that's what the word vile mean. See, it said, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, what is the natural use of the woman? For lay down with her, have sex, get her pregnant, and she bring forth seed. You cannot do that with a man. A man cannot do that with the next man. A woman cannot do that with the next woman. See? It's a burning their lust one towards another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their own error, which was meat. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. What are the things that is not convenient? Having sex with the same sex yet? That don't make no sense. It's being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, that is also fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, because that's not a natural affection. A natural affection is a man have sexual feelings for a woman and not the other way around. Not the other way around in terms of a man have sex or natural feelings for an ex-man. Like that. It's implacable and merciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. The people who approve them, yeah? The people who say, oh boy, them not trouble, but alright, it's okay, do what you do. See now, who do all of this? The so-called white man. Esau. See? Alright, next scripture I go to. Salakia is Isaiah 1. Yeah, this is Isaiah 1 verse 9. It says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah, because that's the way of the world right now. Seeing everybody take time and move over to the other side. Seeing the scripture says that the Lord of hosts left us a small remnant. With a small remnant, the elect, the 1/30. Seeing, I want to Sodom and Gomorrah, you get burned in thermonuclear destruction. Seeing, you get laser beam, brimstone, and fire drop. A Sodom and Gomorrah. And what you saw at Sodom and Gomorrah, same thing happened in America today. Same thing with America seeping across the world today. Alright. Our final scripture I go to is Ezekiel 9 and verse 4. It said, the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon them, the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry, the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. I look up another word, mark, right here. Alright, the Hebrew word for mark is tawa. Tawa is a desire, mark, a sign of exempt. It's a sign as a sign of exemption from judgment. So you're going to get exempt from judgment if you don't sigh and cry for the abomination. What are some of the abomination? Men sleeping with men. Women sleeping with women. Man a change from man to woman. Woman a change from woman to men. These are some of the abominations. So the Most High set a mark upon them that sigh and cry for all the abominations that's happening on the face of the earth. It says, I'll read it again, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said, those without the mark, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. See? So that go on. And that the right around the corner here. See? So we're going to hurry up and read one more scripture before we leave. Then scripture, Micah 2:10. This is Micah 2 verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted with what? Homosexuality, all manner of wickednesses. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. See, so we need to leave, hurry up and leave this place here. Pray the Most High deliver us out of this wicked and unjust system. See, and put us back in the kingdom of heaven, because hey, at the end of the day, that's what the work is for, to enter into the rest, to enter into the kingdom of heaven. See, where righteousness shall flow freely. See, so with that, I'm not gonna more no further than this. Zane, hope this video was edifying. Zane, so with that, I want to say a praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and all your brothers and the highways and the byways that do the work of the Most High in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.